So, alright. So since these are sticky, they can pretty much adhere to the whole thing. I got some tacky glue, which I could use as well just to protect it more, but for now I'm gonna just try these by themselves without any glue just to see if it'll work and how good they are at sticking as well. So let's see. So this is what the backing looks like. Try not to put too much of your fingerprints on it because you want it to be as sticky as possible. So I'm gonna start there and then just bring it down. And what I like about this is that the gap is pretty sufficient. Like it's thick enough for this whole thing to fit, which is really nice. Oh my god, starting to look super cute and glamorous. Yeah, it looks like I won't be needing any glue, so that's a plus. So it worked out that I got these. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to do that all across. And it's actually kind of good because it's blocking the brown parts where I messed up. And hey, I'm not perfect, guys. So you just need to have a lot of patience if you decide to do it on your own. And then once it's there, just press on it so it sticks. Uh-oh. See, it's starting, you have to be careful because it's starting to stick on just one side. And I want it to be in the actual center. Let me show you. See? And once you stick it on, don't try and remove it to fix it because I started to hear something was like trying to peel off with it. I think just eventually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back because as you can see how the rhinestones are starting to connect and you see all the brown spots right here. I think eventually I'll go back to it and just paint it in white with a little brush. I'm not gonna do it now, but you know what I mean. I just want to show you guys how this is gonna turn out. This is starting to look so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay. Wow, looks really neat. So that's how it's looking so far. And we're gonna make, the purpose of this, I forgot to mention, we're making spider webs, okay? So to do that, I need to connect the pieces. And that's gonna be a very interesting process. Okay, and you know, if you see that it's starting to unstick, then use the glue. But it looks like it's very promising. I need to make the spider web now. I need to make it connect. So I need to make it go at an angle like this. I need to make it curve. So anyway, unfortunately these, if I try to bend them so it does a curve, it's really difficult for it to do that. And I don't want it to be just a straight solid line because that's not gonna look like a spider web anymore. So what's gonna happen is that to make this process a little longer, more tedious, I need to cut each individual piece and just tape them or stick them one by one. So I'm going to be doing that. I've already started, and earlier I had said don't try and cut it because it may damage the rhinestone, but it actually didn't. I already cut it. I don't know if you can see that, but it actually looks pretty decent. So I'm just going to cut them individually. So, you know, if you have the time and you want to make this look as beautiful as possible, I think it's worth it. Just be patient, and in the end, you'll be happy with your results. And because these have a little gap, I can actually bend it down a little, and it cuts more easily. And at this point, I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need, so I'll just have to eyeball it and work as I go. See, this one fell out of the plastic, so I'm gonna just stick it right now. Stick it on. I think for now you could just gently stick them on and don't press very hard just yet until you get your desired outcome. So in case you need to make some adjustments, you can do so later. Okay, I'm gonna make it start to curve down. Okay, so there you go. That's how it looks, which is really nice. You can see the curvature, okay? And unfortunately I couldn't do that earlier like I told you, so I had to cut them one by one. So I'm gonna keep doing this to the entire thing, and then I'll show you again what the process looks like as I finish it more, okay? So this is the progress that I've made so far. I have to do one by one by one by one. So it's gonna take me a while, and it's only like almost 2 o'clock. It might be hours till I finish this. So I need to get to it. How pretty though. Okay, so I've made progress, and this is what it's starting to look like. It's starting to form a shape here, which is really exciting. So I'm adding one by one. And there's no real actual technique to this. You just kind of have to eyeball it.